Hello everyone, my name's Caden, and welcome back to more The Legend of Heroes Trails to Azure. Last time, a lot of story happened. a lot of story. Yeah, I don't even know where to begin. Well, the biggest thing of all is that Crossbell is now an independent state, and that Mayor Croy is now President Croy. And Arios no longer Bracer and is instead a Secretary of Defense. Yeah, a lot's going on. But now we also have to go meet Lecter because apparently he's become relevant again. And I'm terrified of that. Why is he relevant again? So apparently we're getting close to a point of no return as well. I didn't do anything. Sorry. I didn't do anything off screen really. As in, like, I didn't do any farming or anything like that. As to what, I mean, I don't really know what all I'll need for the future, but I think I'm fine with the setup I've got here. It just, all I know here is that my guide says that this is the point of no return. So, here we go. There's no one posted here anymore.
I imagine the department had the foresight to lock up the building before they left.
In other words, our favorite fly on the wall probably picked the lock to get it when he got here.
Never mind that. We should head inside.
Okie dokie. Yep.
He should be further ahead.
Watch your step. It's time to find out what this is all about. I'm wondering, the guide I mentioned, okay, so I said that the guide says this is the point of no return. I wonder if that means for, like, everything. But, not much else I can do. Well, isn't that interesting? This is the same point of no, if it really is the point of no return for everything, like, final chapter-wise, then this is the same point of no return as 0. Because this is when you could, like, this is the point where you stopped at 0 before, like, you got restricted access. Behind this door is Lecter Arundel, captain of the Imperial Army's Intelligence Division. We have to be careful about what we do and say around him. It's best that we be prepared before going in. Once you proceed into the room, you will not be able to buy items, adjust equipment, or change your ordnance for some time. Be aware that any outstanding support requests will expire as well. I'm pretty sure we've got everything I want. There shouldn't be anything. I mean, I even did the inside scoop thing, so yeah, we're good there. There's no other side quests. Alright. I'm a bit terrified. Actually, that's a lie. I'm not a bit terrified. I'm extremely terrified. I have a mine 3 here I can give you. I don't even think I'm fully prepared in terms of ordnance as well. I just have random stuff that may or may not be good. In fact, I know I should have a stronger move 1 on ornament, but I'm not going back to get it at this rate. Although, maybe I should... I could give you... Nah, well... Do I have an attack 3? Yes, I do. Do I have an action 3? No. Oh boy, I'm intimidated. Very intimidated, in fact. But the intimidation will not stop me. Let's go. Lecter Arundel.
What's up, guys? Working hard or hardly working? Good to see you had the decency to show up without inviting the defense force.
Don't take that as a sign that we won't drag you out here in handcuffs.
We know you had something to do with the Red Constellation's actions. There's no use pretending otherwise.
Enough with the song and dance. How about you tell us what you're doing here in Crossbell? Or better yet, where the hell my uncle and the rest of the Red Constellation are?
You would know. The Imperial government is their contractor, and you are the point of contract, are you not?
Alright, settle down, kiddos. One question at a time. First off, I took the early train from the Empire here just this morning. Old man Gilius orders, if that wasn't obvious to you.
Blood Iron Chancellor. For what purpose?
Well, before I get into all that, there's a little nugget of info I think you guys would better know first. The Imperial Army is planning to invade Crossbill this afternoon.
Great! What? We're not falling for that.
Actually, I wouldn't doubt it. The way things are headed, he just might be telling the truth for once. Are they going to go straight through Belgard Gate? Yep, there's an armored division ready to go at the Guerrilla Fortress. It's just one, sure, but I think you know how it'll go. They got the Empire's latest tanks with all the bells and whistles. Crossbill's armored cars are gonna get kicked around like tin cans.
We have to report this immediately to the Guardian. I mean the defense force.
No point. It's not like they don't already know. We sent an official notice to the state government about this a while ago.
So you let them know you're about to attack.
But good old Dieter decided to keep our assets hostage at the IBC anyway. And then he went and crowned himself Prez. It's like, how stupid can you be? They can possibly stop an invasion from the Imperial Army. Or can they? That's why I'm here in Crossbell. Hey, any of you seen Dieter's game here? What good is appointing Arios' commander-in-chief if the defense force going to do against those guys?
I'm not sure. Arios is the strongest swordsman we know, but he's still just one man. Even he couldn't match up to a tank. Could it be that they have some kind of trump card up their sleeve? Perhaps they reached some sort of compromise with the Republic to keep the Imperial Army in check. If that were the case, the President would have been so critical of them in his address. He must be planning to confront Calvert as well. So it seems as though... Do Arios and Dieter have some sort of... They're hiding something. That's the only thing that we can really draw from this. They've got something that they haven't shown yet. Something that they're confident enough could easily repel the other two. Which worries me. If they're that confident in it, and yet they haven't shown anything, I don't know. Because I'm worried this is going to be going to a scary direction. That's exactly right. Who? Kilika! Huh? You're...
Kilika!
A pleasure to see you again, SSS. And to you as well, Captain Arundel. I do apologize for my tardiness.
What are you doing here? Don't sweat it. We're just getting started. So, how are things going on your guys' end?
Smoothly, more or less. As of now, an armored aviation division has been deployed to the outskirts of Altair.
What is going on?
The Republican army is on the move too.
Armored aviation division. You mean they're ready to attack from both the sky and the ground?
Correct. It's a unit equipped with the latest high-mobility tank models, as well as military airships. They are by far the most maneuverable division within the Republican Army.
You've gotta be kidding me.
That makes this a pincer attack from both major powers. It's made a rock in a hard place, to say the least. It doesn't take a political pundit to understand what brought about the situation. Even so, Dieter Croy refused to compromise, opting instead for drastic action. What he intends by it, however, is just about anyone's guess. So...
There's one more piece of this little puzzle we got going. So here, I'll go and answer that second question you had.
Second?
You mean about where the Red Constellation is? Yeah, it's a pretty simple answer. You ready? I don't know. No one knows. Not even the Imperial government has any clue.
What? What do you mean? That can't be! Why spend so much time building up a response just to admit you never had one?
So what, you're telling us that you had them tear Crossbill inside out and just let him off the leash after that?
Actually, hold on just a sec. Wait. We know the Red Constellation had a contract with the Imperial government at the time of the trade conference. They were hired to kill the terrorists who were targeting the Chancellor's life. Isn't that right?
Bingo! Guess you must have heard it straight from the military monster's mouth.
Then, this is just a hunch, but could it be the Imperial government's contract with them ended the moment the terrorists were out of the picture? What? I mean...
I don't like where this is going. Not gonna lie, Lloyd. That detective nose of yours would be pretty useful in my line of work. If only you were a bit rough around the edges.
Then was I right?
Yeah, nail on the head. The Imperial government hasn't had any contact with the Red Constellation since the trade conference. I thought it was pretty weird that they didn't pack up and leave crossbows as soon as our contract was over. Even I was shocked they decided to paint this town red the way they did.
So then, why did they do it? No way. So that means it wasn't even part of the Empire. Or Calvard. Probably.
Then why would Uncle Simon and the Arch pull something like that?
Could they have signed a new contracts? With the Society, perhaps? I find that unlikely. During the Liberal incident, the Society had a fleet of foot soldiers they referred to as Enhanced Jaegers. They were to launch a full-scale attack on Crossbell. I'm certain they would have used what is already at their disposal. That makes more sense. In other words, there would be no need for them to outsource the job to another corps. That lets us narrow down the list of suspects. Given the circumstances, it'd only be natural to assume that the attack was by the order of the Imperial government, which is a misconception our guilty party stands to benefit from. Moreover, they would also need the funds to enter a long-term contract with one of the highest-ranking corps on the continent. It can't be.
Sounds like you got the picture.
At times, the truth can be found in the very last place we wish to. Hold on a moment. Are two of you suggesting...
There's only one suspect we know who ticks all those boxes.
Wait, maybe we shouldn't be jumping to conclusions. Lictor, Killica, thanks for telling all of this. I know this is a difficult spot given your positions. We'll take it from here. We should... Yeah, crap. Hello, this is Bannon from the Special Sports Section. Thank goodness, it finally went through. Lloyd, it's Cecile. Cecile? You sound frantic. What's going on? It's Arios. In the SSS building just now. Arios was there? Yes, and then he took Kia away with him. God! What? I tried to stop him, but Kia, she... Actually, this would be easier to explain in person. Could you come back as soon as you can?
We'll be right there, Cecile. Stay put and wait for us.
What's going on?
Oh, you just saw a ghost. Arios went to the SSS building and took Kia away with him. The hell?
Why would he do such a thing?
We have to get back to the SSS building right away. Kilga, Lecter, sorry, but we've got urgent business to take care of.
Of course. Be careful.
Good luck, guys.
Son of a... Arios!
I guess that little ink buyer really was the key to everything. You think they'll make it in time?
Perhaps. Kia? Though I can't imagine it will prove an easy task. Kia's the key to everything.
Why? What is up with Arios? Cecile!
Lloyd!
Tell us what happened to Kia.
He said she was taken by Arios. It's true. Arios came by, all dressed up in his new white uniform. He said that he'd come back to pick her up, and she just nodded.
You're kidding. Even Kido went with him willingly.
That's the way it seemed to me. I thought it was strange that she would leave without letting any of you know, so I tried to stop her. Kia told me that it was fine. Zai was agitated, but Kia's words seemed to calm him down.
Where is Zai?
Speaking of Zai, he doesn't seem to be around. He wandered off on his own after those two left. I assume he was trying to follow them, but I couldn't say for sure.
What is happening?
When the world is happening, everything's falling apart. Could it be that she had plans with Shizuku today? Thought that might have been the case, but it didn't appear to be. From what Arya said, it would seem like they were heading to Michelin.
Why?
Michelin? Yes, he mentioned having a boat prepared. Where else could their destination be if not the resort? Michelin has been on lockdown for the last few days. Why would he choose to take her there of all places?
Damn, something's definitely off.
We should follow them, Lloyd.
Yeah, we have to secure a boat for ourselves. Sorry, Seal, but could you look after the place a bit longer? We're gonna go chase after them.
Of course. Be careful out there. I don't like the look on Arios' faces. They seem so solemn. Whatever it is they're doing, it must be something gravely serious.
Noted.
You have to find them and get to the bottom of this.
I think my assumption that I made last time is starting to sound more and more likely. It was Arios who probably took Kia away from Joheim, wasn't it? Where does Arios fit in all this?
I'm glad we managed to secure a police boat at least. As far as I'm aware, Michelin has been completely sealed off. Most of the staff for the theme park and resort have also left.
We can't rule out that they might be headed for the wetlands. By the way, the state is heading for Michelin first. Ellie, did you manage to get a hold of Maribel?
No, I haven't been able to reach her in days. The aftermath of the attack on the IBC must be keeping her workload heavy.
It's all part on her side. You think what Kilka and that jackass selector told us was true?
You've heard of the possibility of the culprit being behind the raid not being Erebonian? Or rather, our mayor turned president, Dieter Croy? Yeah, I was worried that it was that. Could he really have... Why? I wanted to trust the man since he's helped us so much. Lloyd, please don't worry for my sake. I'm concerned that I haven't been able to contact my grandfather since yesterday. But I did manage to get in touch with Helmer. He said there's a possibility he's being detained at Orcus Tower. That bodes poorly.
Nice, that's an innocent verdict, huh?
What the hell's going on? No, it isn't. Once you start thinking of Mayor Croy as the one pulling the strings behind these incidents, then things start to fall into place. Maybe too well into place. Now I think about it, you're right. It gives him a chance to, like... Then what? Who is Mayor Croy, then? What? Who is he that he needs to do all this? I would make the Red Constellation and the Society not invading forces, but collaborators that he hired. Then there's Wald's demonization. Even the cult incident could have possibly been part of his master plan. The DJ cult too. Why?
Okay, well, that's one thing, but you think he had ties with Joheim?
I don't want to believe it. Well, to be fair, I doubt they would have had a direct connection to one another. From Joheim's words and behavior, I've no doubt that he was the mastermind behind the incident he caused in May. But we can't completely discount the possibility that he may have been manipulated without even knowing it. It was all him. Are you kidding me? The mystery of who moved Kiev from the Sunfor was never solved either. Are you saying it could have been Croy?
Someone had to sneak her into the Schwartz auction. And whoever it was, they weren't just some Joe Schmo. The Mafia was all over that shindig. Whoever did it has to be on the level of someone like Yin or an enforcer.
What now? Yes, Lloyd Banks with the Special Sports Section speaking. About damn time it got through. Put me on speaker. Tio's gotta hear this. Jonah. Right, I'm switching now. Oh, what the hell? Has something happened, Jonah? No, I just wanted to chat. Of course something's happened! It's Crossbow's Orbinet. I found something prowling on it. It's one hell of a monster. What do you mean? Monster? What are you talking about? At first, I found this really weird data structure stored on the fringes of the network. I couldn't make heads or tails of the array, so I just wrote it off as garbage. But after digging a little deeper, I found out it was running a souped-up version of the code the Society was using. The Astral Code. Why is it... Would that make the data you found another trap laid by the Society? I mean, I doubt it. This data's been online for about 5 whole years. That's basically as old as Crossbow's orbital network itself. Yes, it is. It was the IBC that proposed the establishment of the orbital network to the state government. It was him all along. It was fucking Dieter. Ever since, the Foundation's technology has become commonplace in Crossbell, and the IBC has only gotten more and more involved. It's gotten to the point where the IBC knows the network structure inside and out.
The only thing that... And there's only one thing that can mean.
It's...
Jonah, you referred to this code as a monster just now. What exactly is it going to do?
What do you think I've been trying to analyze this whole time? I can't say this much for sure, though. I can say this much for sure, though. It's huge. The scope of the system could cover the entire orbital network. The crazy part is, it looks like it's built to correlate with another system, like a real one. A real one? Do you mean real as in physical? Something that's not on the orbital net? Yeah, it includes every sector of the geofront. They built some kind of device that links them to Orcus Tower before rerouting them all to Michelin. Why to Michelin? Michelin?
What a goddamn coincidence.
I'm gonna get back to picking the thing apart. I'll call you when I know more. I don't know what you guys are up to, but you better watch the charge backs, got it? What the hell's going on?
I know they call it a network for a reason, but this is like having a damn spiderweb under the city.
It's hard to say what such a large-scale system could possibly be for. But there's only one person I can think of outside the Foundation or Society capable of creating it. It's all been Dieter. This entire time.
We have to keep pressing forward towards Michelin. Kia and Arios are waiting for us there, as well as all the answers we've been looking for.
The city of sin made by Dieter Croy. It's been him all along.
Jesus.
Are you kidding me? There's their boat. And that makes Arios also very suspicious right now, because what the hell is he doing? Why is that damn bell ringing?
The bell tolls.
Is it the one at the top of the Castle of Mirrors?
Yes, I would believe so.
Check out the wire too. It's got this kind of weird shimmer to it. You know what's going on, Tiyota?
Spiritual energy in the atmosphere is rising. It appears to be emanating from the direction of the theme park.
Just like the bell. I'm willing to bet that's where we'll find Arios and Kia. Wait! Crossbell's bell! Is this where it went? They're ringing it at the place where it's loudest or whatever.
Right, let's go.
Could this be where Crossbell's bell's gone? Is it here in the tower? God. Can I what the? Hi.
This is Detective Bannings. A pleasure to see you today. Though it does technically close, but we are still more than happy to accommodate you.
Oh, hey, I can upgrade. Nice. This is such a shame that I'm terrified right now. What the hell is Arios thinking? Arios, I swear to God.
Rapid increase in spiritual pressure detected. Everyone, be on guard.
What? What do you mean? What the? You again? You're kidding me. Isn't that
The same monster that appeared in the wetlands.
You're kidding me?
I can sense higher elements at work as well.
Can't afford to hesitate. Commence the assault.
You got it.
Roger.
Get over here! What the hell is going on? The Sphinx Chimera. Again. What the hell's going on? Not immune to stat downs. Weak to Mirage. Air Raid. Calamity Claw. Alright, he's taking good damage. I swear to God, if you do something to kill Kia Arios, I will kill you. We'll find a better father in that case if you do it. I swear to God. Don't even think about it. Ah! Get out of the way! Absolute 0-2. What's the cryptid doing here?
A very good question. I am, however, almost certain the rise in spiritual pressure is directly related. It's just like what happened at the Moon Temple. This holding of the bell could be related.
I can't believe Arios would drag Kia into the middle of all this. There's no time to waste. Let's head inside. We need to go back and heal, though. I'm not risking it. What the hell is the... I swear to God, they better not kill Kia. There's a very real possibility of that happening, and I'm terrified of it. I swear to God. Please. Arios, get over here! Oh, God. Oh, it's bad. It's really bad.
This situation is exceedingly shitty.
Chloroma grass.
That was Mishy's flower bed.
Now's not the time! What now? Oh, the freaking plant! You kidding me?
It's the same cryptid from the East Highway.
Say now. I'll kill all these damn cryptids if I have to.
Let's just start with this. Preparing to cast something. I can't impede it. Crap. Wait, no, that's the wrong enemy. Sorry. Giant arm. Hydro plant. Okay, stat downs are cool. Out of the way!
You're not escaping! Out of the way!
Call to surrender. More Sepith, whatever.
So much of it.
It's the same place we encountered Campanelle from the Society. And just after that, we found Kia in front of the castle, all by herself.
That's right. I can only hope that the same happens this time.
Hope can only take us so far. We're gonna have to go and see for ourselves.
Yes, we should hurry.
Go back and heal. Is this why the Society was here? Who are Arios and Dieter? There's something more to them. There has to be. The fact that they're... What's going on? Oh, hey! What the hell are you doing here? Isn't she the fortune teller from the theme park?
Those seem to be tarot cards she has spread in front of her. Be wary. Great adversities of tremendous proportions I had. Should you continue to tread the path before you?
What are you babbling about?
The cards are being rather cryptic today, but I will do my best to interpret for you. Put simply, if you are determined to press onward, you should prepare yourself for the worst-case scenario. Though you will face many hardships, there is no guarantee you will be able to protect that which you hold most dear. Whether you can depends not on the cards, but yourselves.
I'm not sure if I buy this, but I'll keep that in mind.
So you shall. I wish you the best.
Prepare for the worst, huh? I don't want to. Because the worst is disgusting in my mind. Why is it all falling apart? Kia, please!
Castle Mirrors. So much for this place being just an average theme park attraction.
Yes, the rising spiritual pressure is clearly coming from the structure. Presumably the very top floor of it. Apparently Bao was the one who commissioned this castle to be built in the first place. I just hope she isn't part of this.
We'll find out when we get inside. With any luck, we should be able to make it to the... Yeah. What now? Freaking dragon again. Whatever. Fine.
It's the one from the old mine.
Oh, what? They hired this thing on as a gatekeeper or something. On your guards, everybody. We have a cryptid to exterminate. Out of the way! Fairy Drake, whatever. Piss off. What are you weak to? All Mirage, got it. Don't gotta tell me twice.
Stat downs are also good. Fortuna. Calamity Claw. Rainbow Wave. Fine. Just spam it. Everything. I'll go heal up again if I have to. But you are not stopping me. Out of the way! Just shoot it. Whatever. It's off. One more time. There's still the turtle one, I assume. If they're having us fight all the other ones, then there's still that turtle one. Almost makes me kind of wish there was a heal spot out here, but you know what? I'm too angry at Arios and Dieter to care. What worries me is what are they at? What is Dieter? And what is his goal in all of this? Why the hell does Kia have to suffer for it? I should have noticed. I should have freaking noticed the first time that we saw this stupid orb thing. How it was similar to the things that had Kia in it. Look at all the lights. They seem to be particles of spiritual energy ascending toward the top of the castle. I should have noticed. The entrance to the stairs.
Great, someone went and closed it. Now the passes on our side are open instead.
I've never known that to happen before. And I've been here more times than most. Could this really be her doing? I hear a sound of machinery deeper inside. Something about it is peculiar. We'll need to be on guard if we plan to continue.
There's no turning back at this point. We'll do whatever it takes to reach the top. We're going to confront Arios and take Kia back. Swear to God, Arios. Okay. Got new enemies here. I can't even feel properly. Die! I need to kill all these so I can get as much experience to crush them as I can. At last, he moved his hands from behind his back. Small enough to fit over his palms was a chest, one of a dark cherry wood redwood framed with a steel that was painstakingly etched end to end with flora. At this rate, is Crossbow even good? I really don't know if Crossbow can survive this point. And would it even be okay for Crossbow to survive at this point? With everything that's happening to Crossbow, I'm almost starting to wonder, would it just be better to let it go? I don't want to see it go, but at the same time, with everything that's happening, at this point it might just be better to let it go. It's these things, too! The things that friggin' appeared in the... whatchamacallit area. I'm so confused, I don't care! The third game, that's what I'm trying to say. The guys are like, just swap between healing you and killing you. Where do treasure chests come from? Well, when a carpenter and a pile of lumber love each other very much. EV Charge 3. Things are going in some interesting directions, huh? No wonder they call him Detour Corley. Shut up.
please shut the fuck up.
I can't believe it was him the whole time. Even Johan was probably part of his whole scheme. And here I thought we couldn't get anyone worse than Johan. No, I was exceedingly wrong.
And again, I agree with freaking Ellie, but I really hope that Belle is not part of this, that she's just some sort of other unfortunate fucking victim here. Are you a different one? Yes, you are. You're a moon guardian. How cute. Oh, gotcha. What is that? What do I even say to that? That's not a statue. That's just a cracked slime. Your existence annoys me. Gotcha. Perish. Well, that was lucky. That was very lucky. Sun Guardian. Perish. The sun is cancelled. Giant armor. ZCF and Michelin Wonderland collaborated to invent new playground equipment, but after months of work, all they came up with was a swing and a mish. Tio watching in terror as Michelin Wonderland crumbles before her very eyes. Unironically, at this rate, it will. Just put it on him. No, but seriously, unironically, at this rate, it will fall apart. All of Crossbell is probably going to blow up at this rate. I wouldn't be too surprised. Let me in! Yeah, we need to kill all these enemies. Genevieve recognized the craftsmanship right away. No one held the same love for carpentry as her one and only Jubilee. As she made to snatch it from Cyril's hands, he raised it over his head. We're probably gonna have to fight Argos at the end of this too at this rate. Which I'm not even sure how I feel about that. Never mind the fact that Arios would be, well, Arios. I don't know how impossible that fight would be. Also, we got shoes. Women only. They repel orbital arts. Cool. Wait, do they actually? That's cool if so. I doubt it, though. Got it. And not to mention, we've lost all of our teammates! Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the chestiest of them all? I don't know. I am in misery. Perish. Again, I want to know where freaking Arios fits in this especially. Why the hell is he helping out? Or has he just been evil since the very beginning? Out of my way!
I need to pay Oreos back with a free. There's something down here. Let's fight it. Ow. Well, that was easy. I was thinking I'd have to do something more, but evidently not. What do you... There are about 1,000 other options you could have... There are about 1 trillion other options you could have chosen, aside from the ones that you did. Dragon Vision. Arkansas tried to recruit me as a stage prop, but I hate being boxed into only one kind of role. Wasn't Dragon Vision a really good one? What did Dragon Vision do? Automatically analyzes defeated enemies. That's pretty fun. That being said, I also don't think I have any good reason to have it. Unfortunately. I guess I could replace luck. Yeah, at this point in the game, why not? Randy, you can take it. You might be able to make some use out of it. It gives you Crimson Ray. It gives you A reflex and stuff. Yeah, I'd say that was an upgrade. Alright. Arios is about to feel the full brunt of my anger if we're about to fight him. I don't care if you're some S-rank bracer. I don't. What the hell's going on with the mirror?
We made it. Yeah, top floor.
There's no sign Kia or Arios. I failed to sense this last time I was here. But I believe there's a hidden area behind that large mirror.
There is.
Yes, the spiritual energy is flowing there, as if being drawn inside, which likely makes it our final destination. It must be.
What do you know? We actually managed to catch up to them.
Yeah. That's ready your weapons. We're taking Kia back no matter what.
Right. Yes.
Roger Wilco.
I don't care who you are. You messed with you messed with the wrong child and the wrong people.
First, we gotta get this. Hello, I. We're just gonna... Yeah. Bye-bye. Well, that was fun. Criminal. Are you back because you thought I was beautiful? Okay. What do you do? Offensive arts deal critical damage, 30% chance. Interesting. ADF's speed prevents... That is not what the... Whatever. I'm too focused on story right now to think logically aside for story. Let's heal up one more time. Alright then. Had a feeling. Where are you? Oh, this just leads up here, down there. Perfect. We have an easy way of getting back. My head feels like it's about to pop out of anger. Break that damn mirror. Faint particles of light are being drawn into the mirror. Yep. Looks like stepping into this mirror will take us straight through it. Yeah, we're coming. Hang in there, kiddo. I don't care who it is. The hell is this?
Is that...
What the hell?
But why?
You!
And who are you? Wait, no. That's Belle, isn't it? Why? What's going on? Kia! Arios!
Belle!
You're part of this too.
Lloyd. Everyone.
What the hell?
So, you finally come.
Belle, explain yourself. I just don't understand. Why are you doing this?
Isn't it obvious? As a rightful descendant of the Croy family, the inheritors of the goddess's treasure, it is only natural that I carry out the duty bequeathed to me.
The hell are you talking about? The goddess's treasure.
It can't be. You mean like the one they found in Liberal, the Aurora?
So it is all for an artifact, isn't it?
So you already know them. That simplifies things. The Septarians, 7 treasures bestowed upon mankind by Idios in ancient times past. One of them had been passed down through my family, generation after generation. That is until 1,200 years ago.
What are you even getting at with this?
A set of unfortunate circumstances caused us to lose the divine gift we have been granted. As a result, the Croy family set into motion a grand plan to resurrect our Septarian, no matter the cost. The land of Crossbell itself was an essential piece of the algorithm, the foundation of our greatest ceremony yet.
Algorithm?
Are you referring to whatever system it is that you've been exploiting that's been exploiting the orbital network? Why, yes, I am. It is a feat of magical science, a confluence between orbital engineering and the Croy family's alchemy. Without it, such an outlandishly large and complex ceremony could never be feasible. Ceremony made possible through magic and science,
As well as alchemy. Now I get it. It's all coming together. The alchemists who built Stargazer's tower and supplied the cult with their advanced technology. It was the Croy family, wasn't it? Of course.
For real?
It would explain everything that we found so far, why all of it seems so familiar. I should have noticed! Friggin' Stargazer and Michelin should have made it obvious! The friggin' orb thing that's at the beginning of the castle! It's the same as the one in Stargazer!
That must be the case. The logic adds up perfectly. That would include the cradle key was slumbering in.
So it's you!
Naturally, it was delivered to the cults by the Croy family hundreds of years ago. We granted them our object of worship, but in turn, they did as we bade them.
Are you telling me that Kia is the Septarian or whatever? The treasure? It's just like I thought. The DG cult was only a tool. One that the Croy family manipulated from the shadows to achieve their own goals.
Correct. You can think of the cult as nothing more than an ensemble cast of puppets. Though I doubt the poor dears ever had any awareness of that little fact. Well, how's that? Enough backstory for you? Oh, and I should add that Arius here has no prior connection to the Croy family. He is merely endorsing our project from a professional standpoint, as our trusty collaborator.
What is wrong with you, McLean?
Arios! What the hell's gone into you? You really just gonna keep playing make-believe with this chick?
Make-believe? Is that how you see it? You're not entirely wrong there. I agree in some respects.
Well, I never.
But even so, they possess the power required to bring about the change I seek. So long as that's the case, I'll gladly go along with this little fantasy of theirs, even if I have to spit in the face of Ios herself to do it.
Unbelievable. Could you?
Honestly, this is all a bit too much to take in. I'm still not sure what to make of everything we've heard. But I do know one thing. The one thing I can say for sure. There's no way in hell I'm letting you drag Kia into this delusion! Please, Kia, you have to come back to us! I don't know what lies they put in your head, but you're still the same Kia we all know and love! There's no reason to put yourself through this! You should be with us, smiling, not sitting there in pain!
Wait. Well, Kia, Lloyd has made his case perfectly clear. But what is it that you desire?
Kia, what's wrong?
Yo, think about what it is you really want here. Don't you want to run over us? Jump into Lloyd's arms the way you always do? Isn't that where you feel safest? Where you feel most at home?
Randy. That's right. I know you think what you're doing here is for the best, but what matters most to us is your well-being. It always has been. Tio. Well, isn't this a tender moment?
I had a feeling you'd appear somehow. Get over. What the? Huh? And you as well.
Herboros.
See, you're in league with one another after all. Oh no, I prefer to call it a mutually beneficial agreement. Good day, everyone. I did this to mean that the preparations are complete.
But of course, I dare say you'll be pleased with the progress that has been made.
That bows too are poised to toll. All that remains is to turn the key. I wouldn't be opposed to waiting until your guests have finished up their little melodrama over there. But we really should be getting this show on the road. Time's almost up. My, so it is.
Here they come.
Who are you talking about? Time's almost up for what?
The invasion. The Imperial and Republican armies are at our doorstep.
What do you mean?
No. Why don't you make yourselves comfortable and enjoy the show?
What is that spear?
Oh god. The invasion. This is gonna be the end of Crossbell, isn't it? It was all just part of their plans. They never cared for this place. It was just a stepping stone. And it's all gonna be gone soon. That's what Arios meant before, isn't it? Corellia Fortress. What is the purpose in all of this? Tangram Hill. And here comes Calvard. This is the end of Crossbell. I don't know if there's any way Crossbell can get out of this unscathed, or even alive.
I don't believe this.
What's really happening?
The defense force stands no chance of stopping them.
Correction. We already have the key to doing so. She's right there.
Dieter. What do you mean? Don't you dare use the child! President Croy!
Uncle!
To our guests from the Society, you have my deepest gratitude for cooperating with our project. You as well, Arios. Bell. Everything seems to be proceeding smoothly.
Yes, so far.
The rest is in her hands. There you have it, Kia. You understand what you must do, yes? You are the only one who can deliver us from this crisis.
What are you making her do? At this point, friggin' Crossbell deserves to die! Hey. What are you doing to her? No! Kia! What are you doing? What is this?
Kia, please.
What are you doing? What is this?
Good girl.
What's happening? The Bellet Stargazer. What is this?
Oh god, we're about to find out the true purpose of these places.
The bell at the Sun Fort. bell at the Moon Temple. So what happens with all 3 bells rung now? The Geofront! Astral Code. What is it doing? Wait, didn't they see this channel to Orcus Tower? It does! What the hell's happened to Orcus Tower? What the heck's going on here? All this converted orbital energy is pouring into Orcus Tower. Stop! Please! Kia, no! Hell, don't do this! I don't know what the hell you're trying to pull off, but it ends here.
We must stop them.
Get over here! Arios, I swear to God! The Divine Blade of Wind. How dare you? If you wish to pass, you don't have to go through me. Come, SSS. Prove to me that you can muster up the strength. The strength to overcome the barrier that Sergei, Guy, and I could not. Fine! Don't rail you. It's 4-on-1.
We have to create an opening somehow. Eon system activate. 1 target to neutralize.
I don't give a shit who you are. You will not get away with this. Ugh. Also, this song, friggin' mastered like this. Zero Field. He's probably gonna do something. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to spam out his own mastercraft or whatever. Alright. Secretary Arios McLean. The A-rank bracer turns Secretary of Defense. His true skill shines in his swift swordplay. 110. I'm not even close to that level, man. The hell are you expecting from me? I don't even know if we can beat this. I'm gonna be real with you. We probably can't at this rate. Actually, what does the guide say? I'm not even looking at the guide. The guide said, yeah, I shouldn't be surprised. This fight is impossible, but you get an extra 4 DP if you somehow win. Fucking fine. Just kill me in advanced story. I swear to God. Disgusting piece of shit. Fusion's Fury. Just get it over with, you jackass. Even now, we're no match for him. You lack focus. As you are, you'll never be able to protect what's important to you.
Everyone! Fret not, their lives will be spared. If your concentration were interrupted, the outcome would suffer for it. And we wouldn't want that now, would we?
What are you doing?
I know. I won't hesitate anymore.
Kia, please! Kia?
No, stop! Why? What? What's going on? What the hell? What the hell? What is that? What is happening? What the? It's going towards Crossbell? What is happening? Why? What? No, over here. What? What happened? Please. It's light. What's happening?
The 7 elements. Their spiritual density is reaching critical levels.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
A rousing success. And with that, the Septarian of Mirage is resurrected at last.
Mirage?
Actually, I stand corrected. But this is the birth of a being that transcends its predecessor. The Septarian of Zero. Septarian of Zero.
Can't be happening. Yeah.
Lloyd. Everyone.
Please. Yeah. Kia, is that really you?
Yes. Let's go, Belle.
No!
As you wish. Take care of them, if you would, Arias.
Understood.
Please! Yeah. Where are you going?
I'm sorry. And thank you. For everything. Never forget that I love you all.
I swear to God. Aha.
Hey, you shrimp.
Wow, look at you all flowy and glowy.
Kia. Oh no. Perhaps it would be more appropriate to call you the Divine Child as the cult did. You have my deepest gratitude for making your second coming to this world. As the current patriarch of the Croy family, it is my honor to welcome you.
I believe we can dispense with the formalities, Father. We must go and pick up our newly received gifts.
Ah, yes. How could I forget? My, but it does my heart warm to see my hard work finally come to fruition. Oh.
To you, the inheritor of one of the great treasures power. On behalf of the Grand Master of Ouroboros, allow me to congratulate you on your rebirth.
They are hardly adequate for such a momentous occasion, but I hope you will accept these gifts. Please take them.
Thank you.
What now? What the... Those are... Ouroboros robots, aren't they? What the hell? I don't even know what to say anymore. Hey.
Holy shit!
Wow, they're so cool!
Those are some fine toys you're getting.
Divine archaisms. Ions. 3 interfaces through which the miracles of a septarian can be performed.
They exceed every expectation I could have had. Thank you, our esteemed guests from the Society. We are in your debt.
That's the least we can do to repay your gracious financial assistance. I should be thanking you for providing me an avenue to apply all the data we accumulated from the Gordia series.
So this is the culmination. This is basically the evolution of Potter Mater. It's these 3.
Lest we forget, this too is the will of our Grandmaster. There's no need to feel indebted to us. How generous of you. Kia, will you do the honors? Yes, right away.
Yo, please.
Those are gonna be what protects Crossbell then, huh?
These monsters.
If they're Ouroboros, then these guys stand no chance.
It's a railgun!
Oh, and it just cut it all in half. Yeah, no amount of an army is gonna take care of that. Oh my god. Yeah, at this point, turn the fuck back.
That ain't gonna do anything. Meanwhile, what's happening on the other side? The Empire side. Calver's had to deal with that, and they're failing miserably. But the Empire, they're about to get a taste of it too.
At this point, I freaking want the Empire and Calvert to win. But there's no chance in hell that's happening with these bots flying about. Jesus. Potter Martyr was already scary enough as it was. These things make it look like a freaking doll, like a genuine doll. Like it's a genuine toy doll. Nope, that did jack shit. Yep, and it's just gonna move you like you're nothing. That's not doing a thing, sir. I don't know. Start shooting!
This can't be! The 5th Armored Division has been completely wiped out!
I can hardly believe it myself. Some sort of humanoid weapon showed up and mowed him down like it was nothing.
It's preposterous. No matter, we will not tolerate this act of defiance. Activate the railway guns! Target Crossbell City! Avoid densely populated areas! Our goal is to send them a message! Yes, sir.
That's not gonna work. At the rate this is going, this is not gonna just as destroy the armies of Erebonian Calvert. At this rate, they might as well just friggin' and consume Erebonian Calvert. At this rate, that's what's gonna lead to. Like it was nothing. Like it was nothing. Yeah, the first shot didn't do anything. What do you think the second's gonna do? The second one doesn't even exist. Oh dear. Oh yeah, you guys are gone. Bye. Oh! Holy shit! It literally just deleted a sphere of reality out of existence. What the fuck was that?
Oh, no!
Holy shit.
Bravo, bravo! The Tarian of Zero, huh? The fitting name. All it touches turns to null.
The three pinnacles of the Gordius series, all in unison. Through the Divine Child, they're able to act autonomously as the agents of her miracles. This will make for a most fascinating report. I can hardly wait to submit it. It's impressive, no doubt.
That it is. And yet, this is only the beginning, isn't that right?
This moment marks Crossbell's consecration as the continent's promised land. The might of the Empire and Republic is no more. In this hallowed ground a new order shall ascend. The world over will bear witness as the Croy family's righteous ideals become reality.
I can't believe this.
Please, someone tell me this is all just a bad dream. I wish I were able to. Not even nightmares would be this cruel.
You're gonna be more right. Behind every miracle is a harsh reality.
There they are! Secretary McLean, are you alright?
I hate you.
Oh, hell.
I hate you, Arios. Swear to God.
Resistance is futile.
Who?
Huh? That voice.
Noelle, why?
The defense forces already secured the perimeter surrounding Misham. Please, surrender peacefully.
Noelle, how could you? What is wrong with you?
Well done, Second Lieutenant Seeker. It is time I return to Okasawa. I leave you to handle their arrest.
How dare you?
Yes, sir.
How fucking dare you? Wait, stop! I have one question for you, Arios. Just one more question. You've been collaborating with the Croy family for years now. If that's the case, then did you kill Guy Bannings? Are you the one who took my brother from me?
Huh? It couldn't be.
I knew it was you. I fucking knew it. You're being serious here. Don't you fucking hide from the truth, you asshole.
Yes, that's exactly right. I don't even know. I'm angry beyond all belief at fucking Noelle, at Mirabelle, at Arios, at Dire Croy. From that day forward, the independent state of Crossbell, by virtue of its categorically inviolable power, promoted a daring diplomatic coalition. The proposal? The establishment of the United Nations of Zemuria with Crossbell as its leader. This framework, which prohibited all military action and guaranteed free economic activity, was enticing to small countries and autonomous states suffering under the Empire and Republic's iron fists. Liberal, Remiferian, and Arteria initially opposed the Union as excessive and imperious, but in time they too capitulated, unable to push back against the growing momentum. In Calvert, an economic crisis arose as a result of the events in Crossbell. Before long, anti-immigration terrorism began to run rampant within the Republic. Meanwhile, Erebonia found itself engulfed in a civil war between the noble and reformist factions, as rumors spread that the Blood and Iron Chancellor had been assassinated. Unofficially, Ouroboros made its endorsement of Crossbell known to every nation on the continent. Soon, nothing and no one would be able to stand in the way of President Croy's ambitions. So it's over. They've won.
Boring. That way went by way too quickly. How come those big hunks of metal get to have all the fun? No one's even trying to invade anymore after they wiped that first wave cleaning up the continent.
Everything all right, Shirley?
Oh, hey Daddy. I was wondering, don't you think it's time we got out of this place? I think they're really hitting the fan over the Empire. It'd be way more fun over there, wouldn't it? The Republic sounds like a blast too. Anywhere but here, really.
We still have a contract to fulfill. If you're feeling bored, you could always occupy yourself with that delinquent.
Wald? I guess he can put up a good fight when he demonizes. When he's off his pills, I'd have a better time squaring off with against sewer rats. Besides, he went out to do his own thing for today. I can find nowhere, though.
What about our new friends from the Society? They seem plenty entertaining.
I don't know. They're not bad, but I'm not sure we're compatible, you know? Plus, that bra in the armor looks way out of my league.
Very perceptive of you. Still, you'll only waste away sulking like this. What about our little deserter? He's making his way over to Mainz as we speak.
Oh yeah? Still hasn't learned his lesson yet, huh? Is he really stupid enough to put up his dukes against us?
Don't want to sell him just yet. He's no weakling. Not as much of one as you seem to think, at least.
Really? I'm just not seeing it. Oh, whatever. If you think he's so tough, then you can have him, Daddy.
That may just be for the best. Your new favorite playmate is still closer than you think, after all.
Really? You mean she didn't go back to Calvert?
Hayes' forces have been spotted near Morka village. Intel says Yin's been among them ever since the raid on Crossbill City. He's a stubborn bastard, that cow. Turns out the entertainment you're looking for has been here all along.
Who cares about the four-eyed schmuck? I'm gunning for the real main attraction. Yeah, now I'm getting wrapped up. We never got a chance to go all the way back at Arkansas. The next time I get my hands there, I'm really gonna have some fun.
Knock yourself out. I expect no less from you, Miss Orlando.
Feels like we're just living in a bad ending. Are you happy, Wald? Are you happy with all you've done? I hope you are. I certainly hope you are. God. Damn. You don't get to feel bad. Well, you don't get to feel bad after the shit you did.
Dino, what are you?
Well, it really is you, Walt.
You know, leave him.
Where have you been? We've all been so worried. I'm so glad you're safe. Everyone else got hurt pretty bad. A couple were let out of the hospital, but they haven't come back to Ignis at all. It's gonna be okay though, right, Roll? As long as you're here again, then... Well...
The Saber Vipers are over. Don't bother trying to follow me. I'm not gonna say it twice.
Oh, you can't mean that. Come on, Walt. You're our leader, the one we've always been able to count on. You said the demon who attacked us that night was you, but that can't be right. Tell me it's not true, Walt, please! Stop!
You have some nerve showing your face here, Walt Wales. After everything you put the downtown district through, not on our watch. Someone has to put a stop to you. Well, why'd you do it? What was even in it for you? You know you're behind this. You turned that into that monster and wrecked our holy ground. You betrayed your men, spilled their blood. They trusted you, believed in you. You're despicable. So, where was he in cue ball? Not that I ever belonged here. They finally turned tail and run?
Shut your damn mouth!
They'll definitely come back. They're not like you. Oh yeah?
They have their own mission, the one they're duty bound to fulfill. That's why, even if they did leave the city, we know they haven't abandoned us.
We may not know exactly what they're doing, but we believe in them. A mission, huh? That's so. Maybe we'll get to sell things for good after all. Ain't that right? Was it?
And with that, the focus of the Phantasmal Blaze plan now shifts to Erebonia. Will you be staying here to observe for the time being, like we planned? That's correct. I remain at hand until the proper stage has been set in the Empire.
This new Septarian of Zero compares quite favorably to the power of the long-absent Septarian of Mirage. What's more, it seems to wield the latent abilities that the original could never have possessed. I'm looking forward to seeing how far the Croy family's alchemy can take this.
My, Professor. You're just jumping at the bit over this, aren't you? Speaking of which, it seems our old rivals are finally starting to make their move. Yes. Think of it as an opportunity. Their position differs inherently from our own. Perhaps clarifying just how much would be wise for the future.
I will trust the two of you to see to that. I intend to stay here and continue gathering data on the Septarian of Zero. For it may have the potential to serve as the ultimate interface, one capable of linking mankind to the gods.
Kia.
Yeah?
Shizuku!
Oh, Shizuku. Have your eyes recovered?
You used your power to recover her eyesight, didn't they?
Yes. The dizziness stopped, and I can see colors again.
Is this why Arios did it?
It's all because of you, Kia. Thank you so much. I'm glad. But you don't have to thank me, Shizuku. You and everyone at the hospital worked hard for this, right? All I did was give the final push. If you say so. And besides, it'd be a waste not to put this power I was given to good use. This is a sacrifice I'm willing to make if it means I can give you the gift of sight back. But Kia! I mean, I'm happy. I really am. I've been blind for so long. I always feel like I only made life harder for Father. And all the time we've been best friends, I've never seen your face. So now I finally can. It makes me so happy that I could cry, but... Still, Kia, are you really okay? Is this really what you want? To be apart from Lloyd and the others? To be forced to do all these scary things? I don't like it. What they're doing to you isn't right. Miss Maribel, Mr. Croy. Not just them, Father too. Shizuku. Thank you, Shizuku. I love you so much. But I'm fine. I knew what I was getting myself into when I made my decision. So you don't have to worry for my sake. Okay?
Fragments. Crossing False Paradise. So we're just in jail now. Nux prison. God. Noelle.
PR members of the SS are under protection in separate locations. I'm sorry to tell you that you're the only one here, Lloyd.
You don't need to apologize to me. Protection is a funny way to put it, though, don't you think? So what exactly is it that you're protecting us from? I'm sure you've pieced it all together by now. Who was behind the raid on the city, I mean? The ones who were Fran, your one and only sister, Noelle.
I know! But still, I'm a proud member of the CGF. Even if the name of our emblem changes, my responsibilities won't. I have a duty to uphold to my stay as a soldier. And if I don't, then Crossbell will be wiped off the map by the Empire of the Republic.
Noelle.
I get it, Lloyd. I know that what they're doing to Kia isn't right. And having to rely on the society of all people makes me sick. But you saw it, didn't you? The Imperial Army fired those terrible railway guns straight at us. They're weapons of mass destruction. Had they hit, hundreds of people would have died. There was no other way.
Then Crossbell needs to die. That's the only thing to it. Crossbell's not worth this. All this terrible shit, you realize it's not going to end at Crossbell being protected, right? What this is going to turn into is Crossbell controlling everybody.
I'm sorry. I know I don't have any right to say this to you, Lloyd. No right to even be here. At the same time, I can't imagine you'll be detained forever. Once the crisis is past, you'll likely be acquitted and released. So please, just stay patient for now.
Piss off, Noelle. After hearing what she had to say, any possible response I could have made escaped me. Not only that, I failed Kia. I failed to protect her. To see the burden she had been carrying long before that day. I was so wrapped up in trying to protect everyone that I neglected the one person who needed it most. Both Kia's origins and the person who killed my brother. I swore with my heart and soul that I would uncover those two truths. Did you kill Guy Bannings? Are you the one who took my brother from me? Yes, that's exactly right.
I'm sorry, and thank you for everything. Never forget that I love you all.
I'm so sorry, Guy. It looks like I'm not ready to catch up to you after all. I couldn't keep up my promise. What do I do now? What can I do? I don't even know anymore. Pathetic. Who? You!
Pathetic. Look at you. You're really the same hotshot detective who put us behind bars.
I don't want to fucking hear shit, Garcia.
Makes me feel like a chump for spending the last 6 months eating cold slop in this hellhole.
Leave me alone. Say what you want. We both know you have no one to blame but yourself for ending up here. The fact that we were the ones to finally arrest you was just a matter of us being in the right place at the right time. That's the truth of it. That barrier wasn't one we got over by our own merit.
You really are a killjoy, kid. But I'll cut you some slack. Talk of the yardsman thing, and the things are going down the shitter out there. Who thought the CEO of the IBC was the brains behind it all? Man's more of a dictator than a president. And now you've routed the cages of the Red Constellation, the Society, the CDF, hell, even the Divine Blade of Wind. There's one royal flush I won't want to deal into, that's for sure. Little piece of unsolicited advice. Your best bet is to wait out the storm. You'd have to be a damn fool to try and face what's shaking down there. But hey, maybe it runs in the family.
Huh? What do you... That's right. You knew my brother, didn't you?
I guess you could say we were acquainted. Stubborn son of a bitch never quit sticking his nose where it didn't belong. no matter how much we threaten him. Yet his same smug ass would stroll up to you at a food cart an hour later to shoot the breeze over a few drinks. God, seems annoying.
Yeah, that sounds like Guy, alright.
Honestly, I couldn't picture someone like him going down to anyone. Not even death itself. Guess I was wrong, though. The world's just full of surprises.
He never gave up the fight, did he? Not even for a second.
I'll say. It wasn't just Revshay either. Man was barking up everyone's tree. Corrupt Diet members, intelligence agents, both Imperial and Republican. Hell, he even managed to sniff out Joachim and Silge away. He had a real fire in his belly. That much I can't deny.
Right.
Hey, don't go getting the wrong idea. Guy Bannings wasn't some superhero, you got that?
Huh?
In terms of sheer power and instinct, McLean would cream him every time. And he could never hold a candle to Sergei the Scrutinous when it came to fighting smarter instead of harder. If it's sound judgment and deduction skills you want, that bastard Dudley was always a cut above him. Your brother had his limits.
I mean, of course, but... No, he has a point.
But there was one thing he had going for him that no one else did. I'd say it was his tenacity.
Oh.
That's what kept him on his feet, more likely than not. Taking action was second nature to him. Gave him the moxie to punch above his weight, the odds be damned. Wasn't that he was in over his head either. He knew exactly what he was doing. Man left an impression on you, much as I hate to admit it. Word of advice, Lloyd. To be a man, you have to be willing to tackle the issues you're facing head on. All your heart and intuition. And grasp the truth with your own two hands. If you can do that, you'll be able to see what exactly it is that you want to do.
If there was anything that kept my brother going, it was his desire to protect everything that was important to him. Not just his family and loved ones, but Crossbell itself. When you think of it that way, maybe that included all of you in Revshay too. Trust me, I know how it sounds. You probably wouldn't need his help, let alone want it. But I think, more than anything, you want to know what made Crossbell tick. Even if that meant breaking it open to look inside. That way, he could strive to protect this land and its people in his own way, day in and day out.
That's the man he was. An absolute grade A, bona fide idiot.
Yeah. That's the one department I can never hope to catch up to him in. Still, I'm his younger brother. I'm gonna take after him in some respects, whether I like it or not.
What are you saying?
Thanks, Garcia.
Ah, hell no, don't tell me. You're nothing to busting out.
To me, staying here would be the real escape. I don't plan on running away when I've got a truth to get to the bottom of. As a detective of the CPD Special Sports Section, I'll free my comrades from captivity and take Kia back. I swear it.
You're even more of a hat-wit than he was.
Garcia?
Let's see what you got, kid. What can a little punk like you hope to accomplish during a shit show like this? Here's your chance to prove just how determined you really are.
Thank you. I think Garcia's just the person we needed, surprisingly. What the? Sounded like it's coming from the cell in the back.
Ah! Hell you got, you snot-nosed little wimp!
What? A fight?
Hey, bring it up! What's going on in there? It's because of you that I'm stuck in this crowbar hotel! Say your phrase, you son of a bitch! No, please! Damn it, he's not stopping! No way around, let's go! Yeah, ready your weapon!
Thanks for opening the door, assholes.
Seize this at once, Rossi! Freeze, don't make me shoot! Come on, we're just having a little fun. I didn't mean to get so carried away. Cheeky bastard. You can say goodbye to all that good behavior you've racked up. Now step back and keep your hands where we can see them. Damn, it's short staffed or not, we shouldn't have put the two of them in the same cell. Hey, are you alright? Damn, his injuries must be internal. Hurry up and call a doc.
Actually, I'd rather you didn't.
See ya! Garcia, now! You little... Yeah!
Let's get out of here, boy.
Wish there was another way we could have pulled this off.
A little late for that, kid. Besides, this was your idea. I thought you were out of your damn mind when you told me to hit you. Never picked you as the hustling type.
I never knew Revochet was hiding a budding actor in its ranks. He really did break one of my back molars out.
Well, pardon me. Maybe if I'd hired you as a stuntman, you would... Maybe I'd have hired you as a stuntman if you hadn't put me out of work. A promise is a promise. I'll back you up till we get outside. So what's the plan?
There's a third floor. This is the third floor of the prison, so they should have fewer soldiers stationed here. Our goal is to find a way to break through the gaps in their patrols and escape from the ground level.
Like it. It's been too damn long. Time to have some fun.
You and me, Garcia. Makeshift tonfas are made out of pipes. Your Nimbus 2 has been confiscated. You'll be unable to use ours. Additionally, all your items have been seized.
Oh, we get to have Garcia. Heck yeah. Oh, you piece of shit messed up the fuck now. Get over here.
Battlescope's 10. I was sentenced 25 to life for chest slaughter. You don't want any of this, buddy. Nothing in here. Celestial bombs. When I asked to be locked up, this isn't what I had in mind.
I guess taking those two.
I'm ready to change shifts and get out of here already. Huh?
Hey, what are you...
Oh my gosh, we actually get to have you.
Killing driver.
First off, we gotta battlescope him. Assault rifle.
I need my equipment back, please.
Perish.
Damn you. Don't think you can escape.
Crap! He tripped the alarm system from his Enigma.
Well, what's our next move?
I was prepared for this. We're gonna have to force our way through.
Fine by me.
Apparently, we can use the bed to heal. I think. Yeah. Emergency puppet ×2. I think in my next life, I'd like to be something more than chess. I'd like to travel all over the world, helping people, getting them just what they need when they need it. Yeah, in my next life, I'd love to be a crate. I guess put on both emergency puppets.
There they are! Freeze!
You ain't stopping me. Fender Dovin. Out of the way. They even started using warhounds. The old CGF would have never done this. Just how far have they fallen?
Seems to me like they learned a few things from Revochet's results. Chances are they're pumping those pups with drugs to control them too. Those old boys look like a bunch of flying train killers, didn't they?
And whose fault is that? I can't imagine this decision was made by Commander Bales or Deputy Commander Douglas. I'm mostly disgusted with someone like Noelle, especially, our own party member. Unless she doesn't want it, but at the same time, come on! Even if you don't want it, even if you feel forced, surely. You're busting out of here? Great, take me with you. What do you mean I'm too heavy?
Hey there!
Rossi! And that kid from the SSS!
Damn it, detain them!
You ain't stopping shit. I missed the other guy somehow. Incredible job, me.
Punch him!
Out of the way.
Running out of breath already, are you? You don't think you have what it takes to get out of here in this sorry state?
Honestly, no. I wouldn't trust myself to do something like this on my own. But with you backing me up here, I'd just be able to pull off this prison break. At this point, I'm willing to explore every advantage I've got.
Look at you turning over to the dark side. Yeah, you won't hear me complain. Let's bust this joint. After we go heal, we're going all the way back, yes.
Why can't we just sleep in one of the other beds? Surely. But oh well. Who's being held in here? We're probably gonna have to fight Noelle, aren't we? I can already feel that we're gonna have to fight Noelle. At this rate, if we can fight Noelle and then have her join the team, I'm willing to forgive her if she does that. Figure wishing you kept that get out of jail free card you found back at the Revochet hideout right by now. Kind of. There's more than we bargained for, but get past this and we're home free.
What do you say, kid? Ready to have more hurts?
Charge it!
We've identified the two fugitives. First is former Revochet executive Garcia Rossi. The second, Lloyd Bangs of the SSS. Do not let them escape these prison grounds. The honor of the defense force depends on it. Yes, sir.
Honor, huh? Wasn't aware you had any.
You ain't gonna have to be looking hard, boyos.
Whoa! How they make it down here so quickly?
Sorry, but you're in our way.
Why don't you fellas show me what you can do? My fists versus your honor.
Charge!
Honor? What a bunch of bullshit. You got no honor. You got nothing. I also just want my equipment back too. God. It pisses me off that you take away my equipment too. You ain't escaping. Phew, we actually did it. Have to say though, I'm impressed. He's still pack a punch, even after all this time in prison. Manning the Red Constellation's leader and insanely strong too, but you're definitely no slouch.
You talking about the Scarlet Ogre, yeah? Sigmund Orlando? He and I crossed paths all the time back in my Jaeger days, so believe me when I say he's more monster than human. Here's little girls that chip off the old block too.
Yeah, when it comes to pure combat strengths, you might even be more than a match for the Society. And again, one of their members in particular is more formidable than I can even comprehend.
And you're seriously itching to break out of here and face them all head on. Talk about a light at the end of the tunnel.
Well, that's the price of freedom. It's closed off. There should be a way to unlock it nearby, though.
My mirror sits in that room over there. Well, what are we waiting for?
We have to go all the way back to heal up all the way. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought we were checking lockers. Can I not just use one of these, please? Why? Oh, well, I don't really care if it means I get to listen to this song any more than I have to. I'm just hurt. I feel so betrayed and angry. And I just want to save my friends and get back here. Because I swear to God. Yes! There we go. Knew that I had to be keeping my stuff somewhere. Court stash is in here too. It's everything accounted for.
Hurry up, kid. We gotta move unless you want to get your ass thrown back in the cell.
Right. Hell yeah. Finally. Now we're talking. Good thing I checked too. Until I can get my friends back, I'm gonna put myself with the strongest items. Rail locket. Put him back on the green charm. Pile driver. Now we're ready. You took away you put away all my quartz? What the hell? I gotta remember what everything was. Which I don't, mind you. I don't fully remember what everything was. I think I had shield 3. I think I had attack. I think I had... I'm almost positive I had action 3. Yeah, I've forgotten the other things that I had on, to be real with you. Why not put... I probably had evade 3, so put evade 3 there. Attack 3. I don't remember. I genuinely don't. My memory is awful. I don't know if I had HP 3. I don't think I did. I think I had move 2. And I probably had hit 3. Although, I don't know if I had hit move 2. Whatever. This is definitely not the setup I had before, but you know what? It'll work. Everyone's setup might be changed because I simply forgot it all. Let's get out of here. Got it.
Good. Let's get the hell out of here.
We're out of here. See ya! Garcia?
A little partnership ends here. You're on your own now.
Despite everything, I still got a responsibility as the leader and as leader of Revach's rank and file. Hell, not just them. I owe it to Ardon as well. I can't just abandon them to save myself.
Wait, why even help me come this far if you had no intention of escaping? You can't seriously be thinking of facing the defense force alone. They're too much, even for you. Let me...
This ain't your battle to fight, kid. You got a truth to get to the bottom of. You say your own damn self. Besides, your crew is waiting for you, not to mention that little girl of yours. Do you really have time to waste on a no-account convict like me?
Thank you, Garcia. As a member of the CPD, I can't advocate for you staging a breakout, so I guess all I can say is, take care of yourself.
As if I need you to tell me that.
Take care, Garcia. Farewell.
Lloyd Bannon's. That's some little brother he's left behind. Kid's got a good head on his shoulders, I'll give him that much.
There he is! Don't let him get away!
Right where I want him. Bring it on! The killing bear's ready to maul your worthless asses!
Hang in there, Garcia. Watch over him, Adios. God, there's pleroma grass blooming here too. It must have happened while I was in custody. Is this because of Kia? Everything begins once I cut my way through here. For now, I have to focus on getting to the highway. There's a path out of all this, I know it. I just have to keep my wits about me. Garcia left the party. There's a way through it. Just a matter of finding it. I just want to see my friends again. It's so awful what's happened. They're just letting Ouroboros basically take control. Let's get back first. We'll worry about the rest of the stuff later. Not good. Shit. I gotta break their line of sight somehow.
Target firm!
Shit.
It's Lloyd Banning! Execute pincer formation.
Shit. Damn, no way around it. Alright, into the forest! Catch me down here with your stupid car! See ya! The uniforms may be different, but they're just as unshakable as ever. Come on, Lloyd Bands, you can do this! Huh? Shit.
You just spotted! Capture him!
Ambush. I'm not the one who's ambushed! You are! My best bet of sneaking into Crossville City is going to be from the freight line. Shit! Come hell or high water. Have to make it out of here in one piece, no matter what it takes. Move! Crap.
A commendable effort. Who would have thought civil detective will out so long against the born and again defense force? Is he a former teammate of Second Lieutenant Seekers? Maybe we shouldn't be so surprised. Enough talk. Disarm him, now. Remember, our orders are to take him alive.
I don't think so.
Damn! He can still move? Help me understand. Why bother going this far? Can you just not stomach your precious crossbow changing so much? Wake up. No matter how much you struggle, you'll never make a difference all on your own.
That's not true. The only thing stopping us from making a difference is refusing to stand up and try. I refuse to be swept away by this. I refuse to just close my eyes and let the truth pass me by. The people I care about need me, and I swear I'll take them back. So understand this. I will never give up. No matter how many times you knock me down, I won't surrender. You can break my legs, but I'll always get back on my feet.
What's with this guy? What a shame. Charge him on my command, men. Let's see him get up after this. Roger. Aim for legs.
Try. Don't back down, Lloyd. Not until the better end. Kia, Ellie, Tio, Brandy, Wazzy, Chief Sergey. Please, give me your strength. I'm disappointed in you. Seem to have forgotten to include someone in your prayer. Prayer.
What was that? Sound like it's coming from inside my...
What was that?
What the...
What the... It can't be... Zai? Is that you?
Huh? What?
Zai?
Leave now, soldiers of this false paradise. This man falls under my charge. Confounded beast! Crossbow Defense Force would never let themselves surrender to a mere cryptic...
Oh, he's dead. Oh, never mind, he's not.
Well, must I repeat myself?
No, that's quite all right.
Victory!
Zai? Is that you? How are you... Zai?
It would seem I gave them a great deal more shock than I intended. It's been ages since I've assumed this form, after all. Perhaps I may have forgotten just how to restrain myself.
Zai? There are so many things I could say about this right now, but I'll keep it short and just ask one question.
And that would be?
Zai? What the hell, Zai? How is your timing always this good? A holy beast sent by Eidos. You!
Well, that is not entirely correct. It will be simpler if you think of me in such terms. You already know of the Septarians bestowed upon mankind by the grace of the gods in times past. We holy beasts are tasked with keeping vigil over those treasures, as well as their keepers.
When you say we, does that include the dragon that appeared during the Libro incident?
An excellent deduction.
Of course! You're just like... Oh, you're just like the dragon! So Zai is the equivalent... Is Crossbill's equivalent of the dragon? I guess it makes sense. Every Septarian or legendary artifact or whatever would probably need its own equal guardian. The dragon for Liberal, and the divine wolf Zai for Crossbell. Of course they would be... Yeah... Still though, you can do this, Zai?
That dragon is known as Ragnar. He's indeed one of my brethren. He remained in the land now known as Libro for centuries to observe the Septarian of space.
The Septarian of space? That must be referring to the Auroral.
Although even I am unaware of his current location now that his oath has been fulfilled.
This is all a little tough to follow. Would that mean you've been here in Crossbell since the distant past yourself?
That's correct. I've dwelled in this land since the great collapse over 1,200 years ago. As for the reason the Septarian of Mirage vanished from its domain, as well as the actions man took in their misguided attempts to revive it, both are knowledge that I hold to a certain extent.
Those are things the others and I never had the means to unearth on our own. Septarian of Mirage, gifted by the goddess and inherited by the Croy family. Why did it disappear? And why does Kia, of all people, bear the burden of trying to replace it? Please, I have to know the truth. Not just about what happened 1,200 years ago. How it relates to what Kia went through 700 years later.
Very well. I presented myself in this form with every intention of telling you. The Septarian that Aidios bestowed upon this land, its name was Demiurgos, the treasure that governed the power of the Mirage. Demiurgos? Mirage is the element that controls perception and cognition. So too does it hold dominion over causality. A portion of this land's people had a goal for its power, and at the center of their shared aspirations was the Croy family. That goal was to unseat Aidios as a supreme deity, in lieu of a god that could walk amongst mankind. A god that could guide its people through empathy and infinite wisdom. A god that could change the very fabric of fate itself. On the surface, its power resembles that of the Aurora, which could grant man's desires without end. However, Demiurgos was bestowed with a high-minded dignity, and so was not subject to the same faults as the Shining Ring. Within it was the wisdom and judgment to guide humanity without corrupting it in the process. In wielding this power, Demiurgos was thus capable of shepherding mankind onto its proper path, and it would have done so had its own heart not reached its limit. The world is an irrational place, and the people who live upon it are comprised of their numerous natures and deeds. To understand them and steer their course, the Septarian required a sense of empathy, just as humans have. With time, that empathy deteriorated Demiurgos' heart, giving way to an enervating anguish. It feared that if things continued, it would come to harm those it sought to protect. Thus, with a heavy heart, it steeled its resolve and made its decision. And so, by unthreading the nexus of its own causality, the Septarian and Mirage disappeared from this world. So, it basically wrote itself out of existence, out of fear of what it would do to people. It knew that over time, its own heart would be corrupted by the actions of other people. It knew that this would happen, and it was terrified of the idea that eventually this would result in it attacking the people that it was sworn to protect. So it did the best thing it could think of to prevent that from happening, which was to erase its own existence. And you're telling me... I see. Demiurgos. 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 Therefore, Gnosis. D, therefore G. Demiurgos, therefore Gnosis. That's what it means. That's what the cult's name is. Demiurgos, therefore Gnosis. So this is the D that they were talking about. It was Demiurgos. And they're trying to make Kia into another Demiurgos. So that's what happened. What about the people it left behind? What did they do? They were trying to make another Demiurgos. In the wake of the Septarian's departure, they were left bewildered, sorrowed, and frightened. Instead of reflecting upon the motivations behind Demiurgos' choice, they strayed from the path that it sought to lead them onto. Therefore, those zealots became obsessed with creating an entity commensurate to the Septarian they had lost. Kia. In the beginning, they were clueless, merely stumbling through the darkness. But after 700 years, they'd gathered enough knowledge to not only develop but master their own unique practice. Alchemy, a magical art capable of giving form to the formless. It was then that a grand plan was formulated. They found the cult as a pawn to play from the shadows. They entrusted them with rearing the future core of the new Septarian. The land of Crossroad would then need to be primed for the grand ceremony, the pinnacle of alchemical transmutation. These were the measures outlined by the alchemists of the Croy family several hundred years ago. To ensure their plan was financially feasible, the Croy family adopted a public image as prestigious bankers. Meanwhile, the cult began the steps to eventually awaken the core that had become the object of their worship. Now, 500 years later, we have arrived at our current predicament. I see. It's so unbelievable. I feel like I can finally grasp the big picture. Right. Maribel called Kia the Septarian of Zero. What did she mean by that?
Does that make her different from the Septarian of Mirage?
Unfortunately, I do not have the answer you seek. It could be that the Croy family made an unexpected discovery as their 1,200-year delusion began to materialize. If that is the case, they may not have created an entity to equal Demiurgos. That is to say, the Septarian of Zero may very well surpass the original. The Ion of White is one such example. The power it demonstrated was not that of its own, but rather of a Septarian. However, the Septarian of Mirage did not possess the ability to manipulate reality so instantaneously. That faculty is more akin to a different higher element, space. Assuming there's even more to their artificial Septarian than we currently know, I cannot begin to fathom what it may be capable of.
I was afraid you'd say that. There's one more thing I'd like to ask. Based on what you've told me, Kia, she isn't really human, is she?
She is, and yet she is not. Kia is a synthetically created being designed to serve as the core of a manufactured Septarian. She is most likely a homunculus that was created through advanced transmutation.
Kia probably realized the truth herself a long time ago. And yet never once did she stop smiling for us. Kia. We'll save you, Kia. I'm really glad we got sight. I wouldn't know what to do without you, buddy. Alright. We're probably in the clear for a bit. Is this the Calverdian border?
Yes, the Defense Force soldiers should have difficulty finding us here. This will be a good opportunity to rest.
Thanks, you really saved me back there. Huh? What's going on? What is that?
A barrier of some sort that appeared around Crossbill City. It would seem that only those that are permitted may freely enter and exit, and those that are not cannot pass through it there at all, be they living creatures or machines.
You gotta be kidding me.
As you saw when you escaped, Pleroma grass has begun to bloom all throughout the state of Crossbell. Would it be accurate to think of it as a sign that the land itself has become one with the newly born Septarian?
Right, just what is Pleroma grass? I've heard that it shares some sort of connection with the Septian veins underground.
It was once the proverbial eyes of the former Septarian of Mirage. As it bloomed, Demiurgos could observe and understand the surface world.
I see.
It is also capable of distorting the surrounding space when spiritually linked to the Septarian. That is the most probable cause of the cryptid sun emergence. Such beings should not exist on this plane by nature.
I think I understand. Those disgusting rituals the DG Cole was conducting. They were all about taking advantage of the Pleroma grass properties to perfect Gnosis, right?
Yes. Their goal was to accumulate the knowledge and personalities of the victims who fell to the drug's influence. Said corpus of data would subsequently be transferred into the ghosts lumbering within the cradle of the Sunfolk. Vast amounts of information were then self-organized to nurse forth the high-minded dignity they sought to recreate. Then, after 500 years, the core of the Septarian awoke. That is the extent of my knowledge. The situation in which you find yourself in is the will of the cult's puppet masters, meticulously crafted over the course of centuries. On that topic, the choices presented to you are now rather limited. Would you not prefer to flee to foreign soil until the storm has subsided? I understand why you'd ask. My uncle's home is in Calvert, so it's true that I have somewhere to lay low if I had to. But no, that's not an option. There's work to be done here. I have answers to find and a case to crack. Do you now?
Solving this crisis and uncovering the truth will be more than just a one-man job, too. Ellie, Tio, Randy, and not just them. Everyone. I need all of their strength. So you see, I can't run. I can't hide. I have to go back and face it all. Sorry to do this after you brought me all the way here, but I still have a duty to fulfill.
What truth are you hoping to ascertain?
Isn't it obvious? I don't care about her powers or where she came from. What I want to know is what Kia wants more than anything else in this world. And I need to hear it straight from her heart. And chances are, I'll never be able to figure that out unless I bring her home. There's also the matter of what happened to the old Septarian. How can we expect Kia to shoulder the burden Demiurgos couldn't? Kia's like family to me. I could never just sit by and let her suffer that fate. So I'm going to take her back, even if that means kicking the president and Arios off their pedestals.
Good to see a little stint in the clink hasn't changed Crossbill's father of the year.
Huh? Wazzy! And Ryzen? No way! I've been blind from the fucking start. Oh my god, I should have noticed when your name was called fucking Testaments. Wazzy, you're a Growlthritter! Aren't you? Wazzy! Abbas! I should have I'm actually tearing up because of the... Wazzy! You are Growlthritter! Aren't you? Wait, Abbas, and Bryce and Kevin too! Good to see you again, Bannings.
Indeed, it's been too long.
Hey, how have you been hanging these past 4 months? Thanks for remembering me, by the way.
Hard to forget the names and faces of the Septian Church's Growlthritter. Wait, Wazzy, does that mean you're...
Wazzy Hemisphere, the Sapphire Testament.
Motherfucker, I should have noticed it the first fucking second I saw it! It makes so much more sense now! Wazzy! I should have noticed something the second Testaments was named as your freaking... What? I should have known! I've been blind from the fucking start!
Otherwise known as the Ninth Dominion of the Growlthritter of the Septian Church. It's a pleasure to make your reacquaintance.
Incidentally, I'm a knight of the Growlthritter. I work in the service of Wazzy. You've got to be kidding me! Have you two really been stringing me along all this time? Wait a sec. When we first met Rise, neither of you said even a word about any of this.
My apologies. I pretended not to know who he was. Father Wazzy's undercover mission is regarded with the utmost secrecy.
My head's gonna explode. Ah!
Her arrival here completely fooled that old grumper Ralda. He had no idea who the real mole was. I really owe her one for that. Happy to be of service.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for once, Bryce standing out like a sore thumb she is worked out. Anyone could have seen through her sister act. And I'll bet the Archbishop was beside himself when she walked through the door.
I have no idea what you're talking about. And besides, you're hardly in any position to preach to me about how to successfully go undercover knowing your track record.
To be fair, none of them look anything like your average clergy people.
Okay, that's enough catching up for now. You see, the actual reason we're here is because he called us.
Sight? You mean Sight? Yes, that is correct. I had a hunch your resolve would remain firm, so I thought it prudent to recruit collaborators on your behalf. Sight, can I give you a hug? Is it possible in your form for me to give you a hug? Do you mind if I just hug your foot? Because God, I just want to hug your foot. At this point, I just realized how weird that sounded. Jesus Christ. No. Listen, it's the only thing I could wrap my arms around. And even then, I feel like I'd have trouble. Oh.
Now that you know I've been infiltrating Crossbell, you can probably fill in the blanks. But the Growlthritter have seen the situation coming for a while now, to a certain degree at least.
Jesus Christ! My head hurts from this. It's awesome, but Jesus Christ! It makes so much sense now. Everything does. Jesus Christ! And I should have noticed that the testament was regarding the freaking the Growlthritters. God! Not to mention Wazzy's power. It matches with the strength that he has matches up with the strength that Kevin has. And Rise, Jesus, God!
Sir, there were a lot of gaps to bridge. We didn't know the Croy family was behind the conspiracy for one, or Kia's true identity. Sight recently brought us up to speed on the whole story, like I'm sure he did with you.
That being said, while we are contending with what we are contending with here is an artificially reconstructed Septarian of Mirage. This situation is far beyond the scope of the Grawl Sewer's typical duty of artifact retrieval. As such, the circumstances would normally make this out of our jurisdiction.
But on the other hand, we couldn't just ignore the society's involvement in this little brouhaha. That's where you come in, Mr. Detective. You are in for getting our hands dirty.
That's about the size of it. I think we'll be allowed to intervene if it's under the guise of collaborating with you. So, Lloyd, what do you say?
There's just one thing I need to confirm first. Kia, what does the church plan to do with her?
I want to know.
Right for the jugular. That one's a toughie.
Yes, but being dishonest will get us nowhere with him.
I agree. He deserves to know the truth.
Then that's what we'll give him. Septarian of Zero is far more dangerous than the Septarian of Space the Aurora ever was. That much is for certain, even if we still haven't grasped the full breadth of her powers yet. You've been locked away for weeks. Are you aware of all that's been happening around the continent?
Not really. All I've heard is that civil war has broken out in the Empire.
Boy, has it. It all got put on the fast track after that armor division they tried to send across the border got snuffed out. And you know how the Golden Stallion rolls? But every time they tried to push back, they got whooped all over again by those ions. Right when things were going to Gehenna in the handbasket out there, the Noble Alliance troops scuttled out and occupied Heimdall.
It was then that the Blood Island Chancellor was shot. No one's seen him since. Now that the Empire is ablaze in the flames of civil war, few die to be doused anytime soon.
Meanwhile, the Republic has been in an economic crisis as a result of Crossbell's actions. On top of that, terrorist activity has been in full swing to the point where the president has formally declared a state of emergency.
When it rains, it pours.
You don't even know the half of it. It's not like things are coming up roses in other countries either. Questionable activities beginning to surface in regions Ereboni and Calvert have traditionally had under their thumbs. All the while, President Croy has been pressuring heads of state throughout the continent to have them bend to need a crossbell, that is.
And naturally, he has the power of the Septarian to coerce them with.
Exactly. If it had the ability to repel the Imperial Army, one of the most powerful military forces in all of Zemeria, and that's just with the 3 archaisms the society has supplied. What do you think would happen if they were mass-produced, souped up by the Septarian of Zero, and deployed continent-wide?
He would never agree to that. Not when it means harming innocent people.
In all technicality, it does not seem that the archaisms are controlled by the Septarians directly. More likely, the Septarian's power has granted the ability to move autonomously as her guardians. Much like that Ren girl's archaism Potter Mater.
No way.
I'm inclined to agree on that point, boss. I seriously doubt that little girl's in the driver's seat here. And that makes it all the easier for those ions to be abused by someone, by just about anyone, with her none the wiser.
Whether or not Kia's consciously is in control is beside the point. A crowd like that's still too dangerous to ignore.
Okay. Now I know where the church stands. But despite your stake in this, I'd still like to ask for your cooperation.
Really? I thought you were going to turn us down for sure.
So, there's no denying it that I'm terrified of what the church will do to Kia. And at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to kill her. Though at the same time, unfortunately, if things don't go right, that might just have to be what happens. I realize that. It's true that if she can't control her power, if she ends up going down the dark path that Demiurgos was expecting itself to go down, then I wouldn't be surprised and I wouldn't blame them. I'm just being realistic. I know this isn't something I can do by myself. Time isn't on my side either. The longer this drags on, the more Kia will be made to suffer. But let me make one thing perfectly clear. If you lay even one hand on Kia, I'll stop you, even if it means fighting to my dying breath. And I'm not the only one. Ellie, Tio, Randy, they would say the same thing. We'll never let you take her. Call it a fallacy. Call it illogical. I don't care. We're her family, and we won't let you hurt her.
Damn, I knew you were a sharp guy, but I didn't know you had that kind of fire in you. I think I'm starting to get why you like it so much, Wazzy.
That's a light way to put it. The man's stolen my heart.
I'm serious, Wazzy. If you...
I know. As a dominion of the Grassritter, I swear on Idios' name. You will not be excluded from how we choose to deal with her. Your opinions and input will be heard. I know that's not ideal, but this is the best I can do given our position.
Wazzy, that's more than enough, honestly. Thank you.
Sound good to you?
That sounds perfect, honestly. I'm not gonna sit here and try and pretend that, oh, we're 100%. There's obvious. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like, oh, sunshine rainbows, easy 100% happy ending. But that being said, I at least want to have some input. Yeah, it's enough for now.
We have a deal. Okie dokie, time to get to work. Let's move out, gang.
What's that? Oh my gosh, it's your ship. What's it called? The Merkaba?
The sound. It harkens me back to times past. The heavenly chariot, I take it?
The Merkaba? I think. Oh my god, they have invisibility technology. I didn't know that. Wait, what are we gonna do about Zai? Wait, Zai, can you change forms? Airships?
Chascal crests reserved for use by the Grassritter. We call them Merkaba. Each is equipped with a number of stealth functions, including but not limited to optical camouflage. They'll be just what we need to stay discreet while traveling through cross-billing airspace. Aloy, ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, everyone, wait for me. Coming. Fragments. Well, so this is going to be a bit weird, but we're actually going to go ahead and end it here. We're going to return to the title screen. I actually have not done this once yet, throughout this entire series, I might add. But I think I need a break because, God, so much has happened, and I need to refill on my energy. But we'll continue next time. Hopefully we'll start getting our friends back. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed and hope to see you all later. Peace.